May profits be upon you. Let's take a look at pound CAD. Pound CAD, that is the British pound against the Canadian dollar, right? Now, look, if you look at the weekly, I just want you to see how obviously bearish this is. Each candle represents 1 week, and there's a lot of candles, and there's a lot of weeks, and it's all bearish, making lower lows and lower highs along the way, right? But what I want you to pay attention to is this zone that we've found price at right now. The current levels are inside of a very large monthly zone. All right, you can see the lighter colored zone here. Matter of fact, if you can't see it, I'll just want to make it plainly obvious. All right. Okay. So there's that zone, and inside, embedded, nested in this zone is a weekly zone. Price is hitting that zone, the nested zone within the larger zone. This is usually a very powerful thing, right? And I expect price to react to this. You know what I'm saying? Not a big old reversal. I'm not talking about a big old reversal, but I'm talking about a potentially tradable reaction up, right? Let's take a closer look at the price action. You can see it on the four. Let's go to the 4 hour. We don't need to go too deep with analysis on this because it's very obvious. All right, you can see I've marked with the dot. They're a little off right now for some reason. All right, but you can see that the swing structure, the lower lows, the lower highs, the swing low, the swing high has swung lower. There's a break of structure down to here, right? And this is on, again, the 4 hour, but that's a daily swing structure, a structural low. All right. And I'm looking for price to make a lower low because we're in a downtrend. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And again, we are breaking this low for a new lower low. But again, we are in an area that could potentially push price back up if just for the short term, right? I would prefer to look for sells in this market, right? So what I'm looking for is I'm looking at this zone here, all right, because it's a daily zone of supply, and it's right on the heels of this bullish, this demand zone here. That's also daily. All right. The thing is, we see how price found its way to it, reacted, come down to it again, reacts, and then flushes through it. We violate this demand zone, and this is the perfect area to look for a flip from demand to supply. And these are where I take my high probability trades. All right. So if price does pull up over 150 pips, I would be very happy to take any sell setup up here to make the new lower low. All right. I'm looking at this low in the first place as a weak low because in a downtrend, the low, when you're looking at lower lows and lower highs, all of these zones, all of these lows are weak. All right, that's why they're being targeted for liquidity. All right, and you expect price to take these lows out. These are actually demand zones. All right, and you expect price to come and take and violate them. And each time it violates, you look at where the supply that is responsible for taking out this demand, you look for that zone so you could take a high probability trade to the downside. I hope you understand the logic. Okay. So that's what I'm looking for. Now, what I want you to pay attention to now is there a buy setup that I could take to that sell the buy to sell, if you will. Yes, there is. And what I want you to do is go down to the 15-minute and you look for confirmations. You look for confirmations. All right. What you want in a counter trend situation, you don't want to take a change of character entry. All right. And a change of character entry is an early warning sign that price is about to change direction. All right. And you can see this line here. All right. You have this low, you have the pull up, and then a new lower low. What you got to look for the highest point. After this low is cracked, you got to look for the highest point before this lower low was made. And that's this. That's your chart, right? Your change of character. And what you're waiting for is this situation. All right. This is my bread and butter pattern. All right. A low, a pullback, a lower low, and a break of the pullback high. Return to impulse. It's probably going to be right here. Okay. I look for that in every situation. Bullish, bearish, doesn't matter. All right. But this is only an early warning sign. It doesn't have to continue up higher. All right. What you want is a break of structure. This would signal a break of structure on the 15-minute. That would signal a break of structure, not just a 15-minute change of character. This would be more convincing for me. All right. That would be two breaks. All right. But this is the break of structure that you want, right? You want to see price come up here with a break and close is what I would prefer. I would like to see a break and close, not a wick. And I'll be waiting down here for a return to impulse at one of these demand zones. You know, there's the origin. There's the origin, and then there are decisionals that you can look at, you know, but I will be looking at this one right here, where price is dilly-dallying right now. So that's my hint to you. That's my tip. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a bullish situation so I can take a buy to the sell. A buy to the sell. That's what I'm talking about. I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash the like button if you did. Subscribe to my channel so you can catch all the latest updates, like this one, the newest videos and all. And do leave a comment. Tell me if what I'm saying makes sense. You know, that's what you're looking for, you know, or you have a difference of opinion. Doesn't matter. You know, it's all good, man. All right. I will see you in the next video, and thank you for watching.